Hello everyone, how you doing tonight? Wow, what a full day. For my friends who are in the West and California area, I can only imagine that you probably have heard that we're getting snow on the East Coast for a few days here. It started the day very light in Pennsylvania, but some of my friends in New York and other places are getting it pretty good too. Anyway, I think it's important now to share with you the Infinity 1000 overview so you can have a great understanding of how it all works and what's in it. What's it all about? What is this new thing about? Why Infinity 1000? It's important to note that Infinity 1000 is the derivative company that is derivative of Ingresso Cybernetico, who has an 8-year existence. However, Infinity 1000 is a new concept that is built around simplicity. Simplicity and being able to generate an income with ease. And let's take a look at what that looks like. So as I share my screen with you, we're going to go ahead and take a look and see what is this thing. Well, first of all, I'm going to go ahead and move myself out of your way so you can see better. Now, Infinity 1000 in its very nature is aggressive, it's fast, and it minimizes fees. It's aggressive in that the 1000 is that those are the increments in US dollar value in which a person is paid. 1000, and it is a peer-to-peer system. It's aggressive, it's fast. It's fast because number one, it is $1,000, and it minimizes the amount of fees that would normally be charged for a low transaction. So it's very fast. Also, because of our technology that we developed over the past year, where Bitcoin is instant, you don't have to wait until it gets all the confirmation to see it in your wallet. You get to see it in your wallet immediately within 1 to 2 seconds, and then from there it can be confirmed. But you get to see it right away. That's the other part of this. Lastly, it minimizes fees, which I talked about a few moments ago. So let's walk through this together. It's the most aggressive and fastest 100 instant payment system. And we can know that because we created any instant Bitcoin platform out there, we created it. So we know this principle. Lastly, if you like the idea of earning instant Bitcoin, well, you're in the right place because now you get to earn $1,000 over and over again using this system and this model. So it's not very complicated because number one, there's no monthly fees. A lot of you don't like monthly fees, so now you can get that. We built something else in this called a key to eliminate the need for you to have to worry about logging in and paying every month on anything. So once you get started and you already have unlocked your ability to receive commissions, you can do it over and over again. We also removed the complicated zones. Complicated zones are the things that look like this. We have 1, 2 levels, then we gotta go to the 5th level, then we gotta go to the 10th level. We have up to 30 and 40 and 50 levels within a company. There's only one level, $1,000 level, right? You can have one or two packages, 1 or 2 systems, but it's $1,000. We move the complicated zones also because when someone asks you, what would I get for my money? Unlike others, we actually have a product. We have done-for-you funnels, right? You get up to 3 done-for-you funnels for each package that you have. And this done-for-you funnels work like this. When you actually input in, you tell us what you want. It doesn't matter if it's a 5-page or 15 or 20-page funnel where you have upsells and downsells. Our professionals, developers, and designers create it for you, putting the payments or the call to action buttons on it for you. Now, we know what other systems out there. When you get a funnel system, right, you have to become a techie. With us, you don't have to. Infinity 1000 gives you the leverage of having people that work for you, employees who do the work while you're out making the money. You need to have a special system or funnel built. These guys will do it based on this very system. So the Infinity 1000 will give you up to 3 funnels per package per year. So if you have 2 packages, you get 6 funnels throughout the year. Now, no complicated zones. It's quite simple. So, well, if there's no monthly fees, Dwayne, what do I do about this idea of getting paid without worrying about you guys saying that I'm not active and all that? Guess what? None of that stuff. It's simple. With the $100 payment, it unlocks automatically the ability for you to have your commission structure working. That's it. Unlocks it. You're done. You pay $100 when you get started, and that unlocks your compensation plan so you can get paid over and over again. There's no logging in and out every month, worrying about did I pay yet, did I pay? None of that. It's simple. We remove the complicated zones, remove monthly payments. You have a key that unlocks. on either package. If you buy one package, you have one key. You buy two packages, you have two keys. Doesn't matter. This is how the system works. Now, let's take a look at the compensation plan. Before we do that, you have packages, and these packages are like this. One, it's a 1x3. Everybody must begin with the 1x3. Why? Because the 1x3, that is the base. With the 1x3 system you're going to learn about, it allows you to get paid over and over $1,000 in this matrix structure. Now, we also have another way, and I'm going to get to that in a minute, but let me just do this first. We have a 2x2 as well, but I'm going to keep something simple for you. You don't have to get bogged down by knowing what these names of these things are or any of that. The most important thing is that you just get started, and when you get started with what's called a 1x3. And you can choose that, or you can choose the 2x2. You can choose both. The important thing is everybody starts with the 1x3. That's the most important thing. Kind of probably confused you there, but don't let me confuse you, because that's going to become real clear right now. If you take a look at the name, the 1x3 matrix, it works like this. Every time someone lands in your matrix because you sponsored them or they cycled there, you're paid $1,000 as long as they're in a commission position. The first two positions in a 1x3 matrix are called commission positions. Boom, done. The next thing is, every time someone lands in your cycle position, you cycle. That means you empty out and you get to start a new matrix again. You get to go to a clean new matrix. So you have commission positions and you have cycle positions. Let's look at them. Let's say you got started. And when you got started, you're ready to go. You have an empty matrix structure underneath you. The first person you sponsor, when they pay, you're paid $1,000. Goes directly to your wallet because this is a commission position. Let's say someone else joins. Oh, you're paid $1,000 again. Why? Because it's a commission position. This third position, remember I said every time someone lands in your cycle position, right, you're placed into a new matrix. So you're not paid here. When the person goes to pay you, they're going to see that it fills it. The system will see that it fills up your matrix. And instead of paying you, it's going to pay your sponsor. So it opens up a new matrix for you to start again. It's how it works. You do this over and over again. The business never has to become any more complicated than that. It stays simple. Someone lands in this one and this one, you're paid $1,000. They land in this one, it starts you over again to do it again. Bingo. Now here's the beauty in that. Everyone that joins you, when they cycle, they have to land in your next available empty spot. So you're going to get paid over and over by the people you sponsor. That's the real magic. If you sponsor 10 people, every time they cycle, they land in one of these spots, you're paid $1,000. So let me give you an example of that. Let's say from the last group 3 that you sponsored, one of them cycled because he sponsored 2 people. Guess what happened? You earned $1,000 because he has a land here. The next person that you sponsored that cycles, when they land here and you get paid again. The next one will cause you to cycle so you could do it again. And it gets over and over again. Some of you guys, you come from companies where you sponsor 20 or 100 people. You have no idea what you get with this kind of a system. You get paid over and over, not peanuts, not 50 and 100. You get paid 1,000 over and over again. That's the 1x3. Let's take a good look and see what the after we go through. Let's see what the 2x2 looks like. And it works like this. Every person is on someone's pay line. So when you get started, you're going to end up in someone's pay line. The pay line consists of the bottom 4 positions of a 2x2 matrix. You're going to get a geographic look on the right side, but let me finish going through here now. The first 3 positions on the pay line, those are commission positions, which are going to pay you. Every time someone lands in one, whether someone else sponsored them or you sponsor them, it doesn't matter. When someone ends up there, you're paid. Unlike the 1x3, you don't have to sponsor them. You don't have to sponsor anybody in this one. If you want to make a fortune, that's not the way to do it. I don't recommend waiting for spillover, but that's how this works. You can make it when someone ends up in that position. So, the first 3 of the pay line, commission position. The 4th position of the pay line, that's called a cycle position. Let's look together. So you get started. Now let's say, we're going to use a scenario first where you sponsor someone, right? So you sponsor someone, nothing happened. No worries. because this person's on your sponsor's pay line. Your sponsor got paid. No problem. You sponsor this one. This one's also on your sponsor's pay line. Don't let that bother you. But now you have to leave for an emergency. You have to go to a convention, a COVID convention or something. While you're gone, this guy sponsors one on your pay line. That's a commission position. You've earned $1,000. Let's say that the next guy he sponsors, you earn another $1,000. This person you sponsor, and guess what? You earn another $1,000. You earned $3,000 already, even though these two were just what I call, these are fill positions, these, right? And these are commission positions. This last one is called a cycle position. When someone is sponsored there, you cycle into a new matrix. Now watch the power. Now I'm going to give you a demonstration of what happens if you don't sponsor anyone. Here's what that looks like. Let's just say that your sponsor above you, right? They're bringing someone into the matrix. And what happens? That's spillover. They end up in this fill position. You didn't sponsor these two guys. Now these two guys go to work. And what happens? He sponsors someone, you're paid $1,000. Another one. You're new. You've only been in here a day and this is happening. You've only been here in a week and it's happening. What about this one? Your sponsor does this one. Look what happened. Pow, bam, zing. You've made $3,000 and you didn't bring anybody in yet. This is not the way to make money, because what if you get a sponsor who's very slow and doesn't do much? You won't see this. You see? So you bring the leverage. You don't wait for someone above you. You just go to work and it will happen, because the people you brought in will sponsor people into your pay line, and that will pay you over and over again and cycle you out. You see? This is something that you can do. You're capable of. Just remember, every person in Infinity1000 starts with the 1x3, and then, of course, they can transition into the 2x2. I advise you to get back with the person that invited you here. Find out what it takes for you to get started today, so you can begin setting up and generating your income ASAP with Infinity1000. This is Dwayne Golden. God bless you. Take care.